Doc, I can't stand TikTok. Oh my god, I fucking scrolled around and every live is complete and total crap. Why? What'd you guys do to TikTok? Uncle Ruckus on Gunner and the Australians not talking about shit and everybody else is like non-existent.
Oh, I just got thrown under the bus. So I got tire tracks on my back.
What happened?
Jim. He said I did it because he was at work, so he's innocent.
Oh, you destroyed TikTok? It was all your fault?
Yes, apparently I imploded it.
Have you been walking around listening at all?
No, we were over in Deadpans. We were Tiffer was telling us about a story about a 15-year-old American citizen that was taken by the New Mexico foster people or whatever, like Child Protective Services, whatever, to the
Whatever.
border at El Paso and let out and told to walk across the border to go find his mom in Juarez, which is equivalent to the size of Philly.
Okay, that didn't help. I don't know how big Philly is, but that's okay.
It's a pretty sizable city. I think Q said that it's like roughly 2 million people.
God, that
Like
was
Juarez
really
is not a small town by any means.
I don't know what this. That's freaky. Yeah, I was just scroll past Deadpans too, and there's like what 2 people there? Oh, 3, I guess, on the panel. I didn't listen to what they were saying, but I generally don't.
Yeah, he was just keeping it small this morning.
Yeah. So ICE just released somebody into Juarez. That's what you said. Some child.
No, so it was the foster care workers from New Mexico because the kid's mom got deported. And so he's a 15-year-old U.S. citizen, and they drove his butt to El Paso and made him walk across the border to go find his mom. And then when he tried to come back across the border and Border Patrol asked them, like, no, you need to take him back, they said, oh no, he's your problem now. He's Texas's problem now.
Wow. That sounds like something we would do.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Messi?
Nothing.
Something.
Mm.
You okay?
I'm tired.
I was going to say, you're not awake yet?
Mm-mm.
Did you stay up all night?
No, I didn't stay up all night. No. I actually fell asleep quite early.
Oh, so you got too much sleep. I often do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like 4.5 hours is way too much.
So much sleep. So much sleep.
Do you guys still look at the news in the morning, don't you?
Sometimes not. I actually haven't been lately because it's been kind of boring. There really hasn't been much news.
It's so sad that we live in a world where the whole world can be falling apart and it's just boring. I don't check the news either. I mean, I used to every morning. I get up, first thing I do is look at Google News. I'd start scrolling through Apple, see what kind of weird shit Donald Trump's doing, and then
Wait,
talk about what?
we got to talk about Spain. What the fuck is happening in Spain and Morocco?
I don't know. What is that?
Look
Wait,
into
Spain
it.
shut down its borders, didn't it?
So Spain shut down their borders, and people from Morocco didn't go into Spain, but they went into this little bitty area because, and the Morocco police or whatever weren't doing anything about it. They just kind of turned a blind eye and let all these people pass this waterway to the city.
Wait,
It's
are you
not
talking
in
about
Spain,
Morocco
but I
or
think it's
Monaco?
Monaco.
Okay, because I was like, wait, hold on. Morocco's
Right.
across the Mediterranean.
Okay. Do we know why? Somebody said this last night, by the way. I think it was Donovan who actually was talking about Spain shutting down its borders. But do we know why? Messi just went and fell asleep.
Well, you said his name, so he's here. Might as well bring him up so he can fill us in on the Donovan version of why Spain shut down their borders.
No, I was getting the information. Morocco. It is Morocco. And it was just, they didn't cross into Spain, is what I'm saying. They crossed into this little bitty enclave.
Who's they?
The people from Morocco.
I don't know what it is about these MAGA people. They're just not educated enough to understand the economic benefits of complete government incompetence.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but that was.
Oh, okay. So it's a Spanish territory.
Yeah, it's not into Spain
okay.
yet.
I thought that was really funny.
I'm currently watching 3 turkeys walking around in our field, and I can't tell if they're gobblers or not.
What is it?
What's that?
What?
I said, hey.
Like male or female? Is that what you're asking? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So a male turkey is a gobbler, a female turkey is a hen.
Something like that.
I would assume that they're gobblers because they don't have any little ones with them.
How did those 34 people unalive?
They probably drowned. Some drowned and others got caught
It
up
says some drown,
and crushed.
like stampede.
Yeah. Official says. When they were trying to cross into the enclave.
Is that the diversity having strength? Is that what that is?
What?
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Okay, look, bro, they're just desperate.
No, honestly,
You know.
I saw a video of this. This person breaking it down as to why they've been doing, like, why they're doing this. But I don't remember why.
What?
Well, actually, maybe not just desperate. I don't think that they're super desperate. They're just idiots. I would imagine it's the little ones that are unalived after being walked all over.
Extrapolate. Expound on that idea, Easy.
Bro, these people lack education and order.
Are you talking about leftists or Moroccans? Which ones?
Moroccans. Leftists are just...
I mean, they're
what
both
the fuck
smarter
they
than
are.
MAGA.
What? Okay, look. I guess one of MAGA's talking points is that in us allowing like migrants in, this allows for like the facilitation of crime through the cartel. They call them like donkeys or whatever, coyotes.
Coyotes, yeah.
They use both. No, they use both terms actually. It just depends.
Well, it's not
And
donkey,
then-
it's mule. Mule is a carrier, but a coyote is like a guide. Please continue.
I'm serious. It's in the literature. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, it's also allowing for bad things to happen in such a way if it's like not done legally, right? Isn't this how they like to say, no regulations, the free market of migration?
Yeah, this is kind of weird. Are you okay? You don't seem your normal surprise self. It's like I got a slight head injury, but I'll be fine.
Wait a second. Did Easy just laugh?
He did.
I've
Laugh
never
all the
heard that
time.
before. That was weird. Do it again.
Well, on demand? It's not
Yeah.
going to be organic. Ha ha ha.
No, Mojo, I'm reading into this article. Are you reading into this article?
No.
Oh my God. Then what are we supposed to talk about if you won't even look at stuff?
I was waiting for you to tell me what's going on.
I'm not your mama.
Well, then
Damn.
don't tell me. I don't care. I don't know
Oh,
anything about
shit.
Spain or Morocco, whatever.
And this is
I'm
not supportive.
American. I'm American. We don't care about things like that.
So basically, the president of Spain is now doing all of the things that the entire world called Donald Trump racist for doing. He's sending the military to the border to secure the border with Morocco, and he's telling immigrants to GTFO.
Should not do that.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. That's not anything that I was
last
reading.
part I added for flair, but you get the idea.
But no, actually, the Supreme. So they're going to these enclaves, and Malala, and then this other one here, because the Supreme Court in Spain ruled that if immigrants are caught in these two areas, that they are not to be sent back. So it's like a safe haven for them to get to escape to. But also, they're saying that Donald Trump got Hamas to sign a agreement saying that they would
Disarm. That's a completely
disarm.
different story, though.
Yeah, well, no one really seems to care about this one, so
Hamas should disarm?
yeah.
Hamas will disarm, according to the
It's
reports.
going to be through the Board of Peace. It's going to be seeing this through.
Oh,
Yeah, I heard he negotiated for a Burger King, so they're like, hell's yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That last part was flair too.
Flair, is that what you call it? Nonsense. Nonsense is flair.
No, that's comedy, Mojo. You got to start the day with a good giggle, like Easy here. Put a smile on your face the rest of your day.
I don't know about this Hamas thing, but I would like it if they get like Israel to stop encroaching on like Area C and B and all that other stupid shit. Just it looks really bad when we support like these freaking idiots that are obviously trying to push people out of their settlements.
Looks bad to who?
America.
So apparently the Moraga thing happened because of a recent Supreme Court ruling in Spain that said migrants do not have to be immediately returned to their place of origin if they are intercepted at sea.
Meaning that
If
they
they are
can be
intercepted.
That's what I just said.
So Sammy,
Oh, sorry, I missed that part.
You said it
Nothing.
much better than I did.
so Sammy, these people they don't have pass. How do you think they identify them from like where they're coming from? Like, do you think that they profile them?
Sorry,
Usually
again,
just
you kind of
ask
broke
somebody. Usually just ask somebody where they're from.
No, they don't tell you because the number one thing they tell you is to destroy your passport. So if they're coming in with that information and that action, I think they're smart enough not to tell you where they're from.
Do you really think they're carrying their passport? Like, do you think that they can afford to have a
I, I
passport?
just I just I just said that they destroy it.
Jim's
Does
And
if
yeah,
they
Jim's
even have it
sardonic.
to begin with?
and yeah, well, we know
Sorry, I'm
we
allergic
know
to
for a
bullshit.
fact
Easy.
in this case, okay, it may not apply, but yeah, they still do have passports. They just leave them at home. It could
I
be
mean,
like a
easy.
small
I don't even
subset
have
that
a
doesn't.
passport.
All right, look, I'm talking about like for sure. Let's take it back to America. Let's say ones that are coming into America from South America that are just not South American, meaning they came from like Asia. You know, they use the passport to get to, South America. Unless they swam the Great Lakes.
Gulf of America? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Okay, look. How do you think Asians are coming from the South America? Sorry, the southern border. You think that they are not using their passport to get into South America first? They use their passport, they fly in, and then they destroy it.
To make it harder to track who they are and where they came from?
Yes, and
Do
they're
people like
not
that? Do you suppose
telling
people
you.
like
They're not telling you if you ask them, "Hey, where are you
Right.
from?" They're not
Right.
telling you where they're from.
Correct. Do you suppose people like that have nefarious intent?
That could be. It's logically possible. But I mean,
mean,
the vast majority, they're just, enticed by, I don't know, the nightclubs, the naked women, and all that other
that's really
degeneracy.
what this is all about, white women, isn't it? That's really what this is about.
I think so.
Damn it, Messy and Sammy.
I have not had enough coffee for this fucking conversation this
Can you
morning.
guys put on
No,
a veil?
but the thing is, though, I agree with you. It is probably a white woman's fault. Fucking white women.
Well, I'm just going to leave
What
that
the?
there. Shit. So, yeah,
Well, we found the source of the
state of
skunk smell.
emergency in Spain. Yeah, I mean, I've actually been looking into this a little bit more over the past couple of days. Germany and France have both been moving to do something about not so much the unfettered immigration, but more attacking Islamists. I don't know if you guys saw, but the Blue Mosque, this famous mosque in Germany, was just shut down. It's been there since the 1890s. It's been there for so long, and it is now closed. It was seized by the state of Germany. France is doing something very similar by shutting down organizations that are allowed to, with just the stroke of a pen. They don't need a judge. They don't need anything. They seized property. And they dissolved organizations that are, intentionally attacking the state or the republic is, I believe, how the law.
Stroke of a pen, you say? That sounds
Yes.
like a job for Kamala Harris.
Right.
Just saying.
I mean, I figured it was an auto pen, but that's just me.
Yeah, well, here I think we have more, hoops you have to jump through in order to dismantle, especially religious organizations. But the EU, I guess, has taken a firmer stance on this. It just took them a long time to come around to it. Islam isn't just a religion like we view Christianity here. It is. It
I think
has.
that's ridiculous. I think
What's
they're all
ridiculous?
fucking stupid, but to say it's not just a religion is stupid. That would be what you're suggesting right now is that they are crusaders, right?
Who?
That Islam is a bunch of crusaders.
Well, no, and that's why they refer to him as Islamists, because it suggests a political and military ideology behind the religion, and that's what they're
So
objecting
you're
to.
saying they're a bunch of crusaders and they're running around the Middle East trying to make sure that people are converted or die. Wait, we've seen this before, right?
Oh, well, not all of them are like that, but yeah, we saw.
We saw
a
that
bunch of
before,
Coptic
too.
Christians,
Not all of
right?
them are definitely not all of them are like it. Not all Christians did that shit, but that's exactly what Donovan's saying, if I'm not mistaken, is that they're crusaders.
I don't think any Christians really did that shit.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Well,
I didn't see any like
Maybe
they
a crusader
did in
denier
2015.
easy.
Well, in 2015, when they executed a bunch of Coptic Christians, unless they professed like Muhammad and Allah, right? No crusader did that.
What are you talking about?
I have no idea.
Yeah, in 2015. What are you talking about? IS
I don't even
literally
know who the
nabbed
fuck
a bunch
you're
of.
talking about. Coptic
Well, if you
Christians?
would listen, yeah, IS nabbed a bunch of Coptic Christians in Egypt in 2015. What are you talking about?
Who?
IS? I'm not gonna say the full thing, bro. What do you think?
Who? You can't say ISIS?
It's not real.
Wait,
Okay,
Israel?
so you did know. Oh, so you did know, Mojo.
I don't know
I
what
don't
the
know.
fuck you're talking about.
You just said
What are you
ISIS,
talking about?
right?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Okay, so ISIS.
I still don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, this is on you, right, for being ignorant.
No,
Are you saying that
you're
there was a
trying to
cru-
use code. You're saying stupid shit. You make
Really
no
hard.
sense whatsoever, and you're gonna blame me for not understanding your fucking nonsense? Are you
So
serious?
if I say IS and then you follow up with saying, "Oh, ISIS,"
this is-
so it does
you-
mean that you knew.
No, he's
it's
taking
just-
an educated guess. Easy.
Yes,
You're
I know.
such
I
a
know.
dipshit.
The fuck?
Listen.
God, you were
Okay,
so
there's certain
fucking
things on the
stupid.
app. So anyway,
You
all
were so
right, fine. If
wildly
you can say
stupid.
ISIS,
You can say fucking ISIS, you dumbass.
okay. So there's certain words you can't say, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there you
The
go.
R
That's
slur.
why.
That's the only thing I know of right now.
All right. ISIS back in 2015, they nabbed a bunch of Coptic Christians and executed them, right? Unless they professed Allah and Muhammad. I don't see any.
No,
crusaders
I have
that
absolutely no idea that happened whatsoever.
did that. Well, it's pretty famous, right? They had like a video out where they executed them.
Are you talking about
It's
the
all
guys
over,
that,
like,
had
even-
that were beheaded? The journalists that
Yes.
were beheaded? Oh, well,
Yeah,
see, that
beheaded.
was just a fucking media ploy. This was a terrorist organization. This is a
Yes,
terrorist
media ploy.
This was a terrorist organization that was fighting a war against the West, basically, which they've been doing for quite a long time. And they decided to try and terrorize people, and they nabbed a bunch of journalists to do that. I don't know that this even had anything
These
to do
weren't
with religion.
journalists.
Again, I don't know if that's had anything to do with religion at all.
They were construction workers, and on the video they said, "Okay,
Wait, are you talking about
Profess-
the American Richard, whatever the fuck his name
no,
was?
no, this is
Well, see, now you're
2015."
talking about something totally different.
Yeah,
I, don't know what the fuck- I
okay,
still don't know what you're talking about that.
Listen, I gave you the year, I gave you the context. A bunch of Coptic Christians, 21 in
I
total.
don't even know what the fuck
Okay.
a Coptic Christian
And
is.
Okay,
It's a very old Christian.
Yeah, that lived in
Wait,
Egypt.
you mean
and
like they're 120 years old or what?
more than that? Way more than that. Like
No,
hundreds
I
of
mean like the
years old.
actual people. What do you mean old Christians? What does that fucking mean?
Okay,
Meaning like the church, okay, in the sense
The
like is it a
church has
recent
been around.
church?
The church has been around as long as the church has been around because Jesus Christ walked on the fucking planet at a specific time, and it's been around ever since. I still don't know what the fuck you're
Are there-
talking about.
Okay, just because you don't know what Coptic Christians are, okay, doesn't mean anything.
Well, I don't
Anyway,
care
the
what you
context
guys
is
name
that they are
yourself. I
Coptic
don't care
Christians.
what stupid shit you name yourself.
Okay, you ignorant person. Listen, all right, Coptic Christians in 2015, 21 of them nabbed, all right, executed, beheaded too. I think one of them was, and then the others were like gunshot. So yeah, that's really bad, isn't it? I don't know of any
No,
crusader.
I would
okay,
say
that did that.
No, they're not looking for land there. They're trying to protect the land that they're sitting on because they're being attacked by the West. They are a terrorist organization that was created in order to protect the countries in the Middle East from the Western world. They're fucking freedom fighters, if you ask me. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, because Coptic Christians have nothing to do with the West.
I don't know what the fuck Coptic Christians have anything to do with this.
Yeah, because they're Eastern and they were the ones that were nabbed and unalived, right? They are
Eastern,
of that
they're
region.
Asian? Are you saying they're
Yeah.
Asian?
Well, some are.
What
Sure.
the fuck is wrong? I
Some
don't
are.
care.
I told you Egypt, right? Why are you all over the
You-
place? This is so bad on you. You know this, right? Whatever you're trying here, it looks bad on you.
Okay, you keep saying that to yourself. I don't really care what you think.
Mojo,
I
the
think
difference here
being
is
ridiculous. I think you're being ridiculous here.
the difference here is that between the year 700 and 1100, Islam had taken over large swaths of the Middle East. Egypt, for example, used to be 90% Christian. Syria also used to be almost an entirely Christian country, Lebanon as well. And after Islam, all of these regions have been taken over, and Islam was an incredibly caustic religion. They would go into churches and like cut open people's bellies.
Okay, stop.
And tie them to
What's
fucking
your point?
poles.
What's your point?
Well, because the
Are you trying to
Crusades
say
was a
that Christians were
response.
fighting back? Are you saying that
Crusades were a
Christians were
response
defending
to
themselves? Are you saying that the Crusades were Christians defending themselves? Is that what you're trying to say? They're fucking stupid ass. That's it. Okay, then you realize that the IRGC is just trying to defend itself, right?
From what?
From you fucking crazy Christians.
No, we're
Christians.
not. We're not trying to go into Iran and take over. That is what Islam is trying to do.
That was one of the fucking tenets of why Donald Trump went in there, you dumbass.
Okay, so by saying that they're crusaders, that would suggest that they were trying to recover lands that were conquered. That's
what you're fucking doing.
Really? Okay, so at what?
Did I glitch or did he cut out?
No, he cut out. It wasn't.
Okay.
I'm still here. So fucking. It's so wild, the hypocrisy of Christians and the right wing in this fucking country. So fucking wild.
Yeah. At what point did Islam rule England?
I don't fucking
Or
care.
France or
I
Germany?
don't fucking care.
It's clear that you don't care, but you don't have context for this, Mojo, and you're applying a negative emotional
I don't
charge
do
to
the
people
history thing. I
for simply
usually talk
defending
about what's
themselves.
happening today. I don't care what happened 1,000 years ago. It makes no difference to me.
You don't care what
that's
happened 1,000 years
Well,
ago.
if you don't care, then stop invoking the Crusaders and the Crusades. You did that.
Yeah, I said they sound like Crusaders.
Yeah, just take it back.
No, they sound like
Okay, well then,
Crusaders.
just be a hypocrite.
What?
Yeah, you go on with your bad self, easy.
Yeah,
You make the worst arguments ever.
Okay, all right.
All right.
I don't care what happened 1,000 years ago, but I'm going to
Hey,
talk
guess
about
what?
the Crusades.
I
Guess what?
don't
Guess
really
what?
care.
Guess
So
what?
stop talking about the
religions
Crusades.
All your religions are stupid as fuck is my point.
Bro, you're religious.
I am not fucking religious. You're such a dipshit.
You're religiously an idiot.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I talk to people like you.
Or at least you admit it, that you're religious.
I'm having cheesecake for breakfast.
That's
So, you know.
perfect.
Isn't it?
It's got cheese, it's got eggs, it's got I don't fucking know. You're having basically a breakfast burrito with a graham cracker crust.
It's amazing. And it's amazing. I'm a happy girl.
It's got milk in it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you put in. Yeah, I've never made a cheesecake, so I don't know what you put in cheesecake.
Well, I didn't make it. We all know that.
Wait, is it cream cheese? Is that what they put in it?
It's got to be cream cheese.
Yeah, it's cream cheese.
So you're having a Jewish breakfast. Nice.
That shit goes down easy.
Is that what you just said?
What?
That shit goes down easy. And yeah, the best cheesecake is like Junior's cheesecake from New York.
I bet New York does have good cheesecake.
Yum, yum.
It's so good.
So I guess Todd Blanche isn't going to be the AG
Good.
because Cornyn said, fuck you, Trump.
Hey, he said that yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Like,
But I'm,
Hey, where are you
I'm
from?
not.
Where are you
I
from?
think it's a good thing. Where am I from? You want to know? Juneau.
Alaska?
Yeah.
Oh,
Really?
I had no idea. What the
I didn't know.
Juneau, New York.
Oh, okay.
New York.
Juno is a good movie. Did you ever watch that movie?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a good movie. And I like the soundtrack, too.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
Fucking men.
What about the Coptic Christians, though?
Who?
Exactly.
I'm sorry, I'm eating on the mic. I did not mean to do that. It just happened. But
Whatever.
who are they? Who are they?
I just wanted to say that I was wondering what Donovan thought about the idea that the Republicans are pushing back about Donald Trump just not self-dealing with respect to his tax liabilities.
What the fuck? He's a 34 count felon. Why the fuck would they care about his fucking tax dealings?
Yeah, I know. But he tried to avoid his tax liabilities from May of this year, going backwards, and all his family, his corporations, his heirs, his assigns. We don't have to any tax to avoid like $100 million in potential tax liabilities.
I found it quite interesting the fact that
Where do you get that from?
bank had his, or no, the IRS had his tax returns behind a vault.
Did they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that came out.
So he sues. Yeah, he sues them because they allegedly leaked his tax returns in 2019, right?
But it was a contractor. It was an employee.
That's why he sued, right?
It was an employee of a subcontractor that the IRS hired for something.
Right. And then, by the way, that suit was, if Todd Blanche, quote unquote, defended the suit on behalf of the government, and he could have asserted lots of affirmative defenses like statute of limitations. It would have been barred by the statute of limitations, but they didn't do that. They just settled it to pay out Trump upwards of $2 billion and his avoidance of his tax liabilities. Wow.
And that's the money
You said
that he
$2
wants
billion?
to get to the J6ers, right?
I said upwards of $2 billion. And it was, the exact number was $1.776 billion.
They paid him as a settlement, 1.7 billion.
Sorry?
You said 1.7 billion he was paid out in a settlement?
Well, they tried to do that, right? But they got a lot of pushback, right? And then Todd Blanche testified before Congress, and Judge Kathleen Williams said, "Fuck this. I'm not only condemning this as a bad faith lawsuit, but I'm reporting you respective attorneys to your respective bar associations."
So it wasn't paid out.
Do you need to know anything else, Easy?
Well, I thought you said it was paid out. Not bad.
Well, they tried. But they're wrong.
These judges suck.
Oh, I guess, and also certain Republican Congress members suck as well, right? Would you say that?
Rhinos
Because even they pushed back about it.
No, I mean, I don't really care.
You don't really care.
Well, not about this.
So you as a taxpayer would then be responsible to pay the upwards of $2 billion to the slush fund, and then
It wasn't paid out.
And then Trump doesn't have to pay his taxes. But you do. I do. But Trump doesn't have to pay his taxes.
How do you even make that claim that he wouldn't have to pay taxes? Was that in the settlement? Any tax liability is just null? Okay, demonstrate that.
Tax liabilities, any potential tax liabilities were null and void.
Can you demonstrate that?
Not only to him, you can look at the attachment.
I understand you're
agreement.
preaching. Do you mind just
No. You're
substantiating
asking me
that?
questions, Easy. I know
I
you
know.
don't like the answers.
The question was to substantiate that.
Well,
You're just
I'm
going
sorry,
off into
but
preaching again.
Google is free. You can look at
So
that.
you can't substantiate it?
Who signed it? Easy? Todd Blanche.
Well, no, you have to substantiate your claim that any future tax liabilities
Are you
wouldn't have to
denying?
pay.
Are you denying that happened? Then you need to substantiate it.
What? The fuck?
Correct.
Are you a clown?
No, you are.
Okay, just substantiate your claim.
I'll tell you where
And
to
by the
look.
way,
Because
this
you're
is
so
not even a big
inept,
deal.
because you're so inept that you can't look it up yourself. You can just
You're,
go to Google and
you
find
know,
it.
this looks really bad on you.
Not at all.
God, you
It
keep
does.
saying that. You keep saying stupid shit like that, yet you're the only one who looks bad here. I'm not sure why.
Really, really. So if somebody makes a
Really,
claim,
really,
the
really,
onus is on the
really,
other
really,
person.
really, 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 yeah,
So
really.
stupid.
Does this happen to all like 60-year-olds? Like,
Yes.
is that the golden age? You guys all turn like this?
Are you 60?
What? Dude,
Are
I
stop
don't
you?
know what
repeating
happened.
What?
I
yourself.
have no
That was a
idea what
red
happened to
herring.
you.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I have no idea what happened to you.
Okay, repeat yourself again for the third time, Mojo. Go ahead.
I still have no idea what happened to you.
See? I said he would. Redundancy hits at 50, probably progresses.
You're the one who's redundant.
He just repeated himself 3 times, right?
I mean, you keep saying the same shit. It's like a broken record. Easy.
What did I say? Repeatedly? Tell me, Dennis.
Redundantly. This is such a
I
waste.
only said that once, right?
This is so
Talking
stupid and
easy
dumb.
is an absolute waste of time.
Hi, Gucci.
All right,
How
well,
are you?
just don't
guys.
substantiate what you claim, Dennis. Go ahead.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Keep telling your stories.
Good
I
morning.
love the fact this guy's shouting at you. You've got to substantiate this. I'm 3,500 miles away in the United Kingdom, and I know this happened as well. It was literally international news, and the fact you don't know about it, so therefore it's wrong. It never happened. It doesn't exist in your mind. The fact it was reported internationally is just astounding. You're just such an ignorant person, and unfortunately, you are.
Do you
the
mind speaking in
archetypal-
English? I can't really understand you.
You are the archetypal Donald Trump supporter.
Could you speak in English, brother? I really can't understand you.
That's funny. He's from the UK. They fucking.
Sounds like he's got like 3 glizzies in his mouth.
You have to be the dumbest motherfucker I've ever met in my entire life.
I'm chuffed.
You think you can understand him?
The fuck? Can you
Yeah,
speak
I am
English?
speaking English, my friend. It's called,
Whatever that is, that's
Asking
not
an
English.
English person to speak English.
Listen, that is not
fucking
English.
wild.
Whatever that is.
That is fucking
or would
wild.
you like it? Hold on, my friend. Yes, I do speak English. We've had the language
Really?
a lot longer than you have. Or would
Whatever
you like
that
me
is,
to
that's
speak
not
Serbo-Croatian or Polish or French or German?
That sounds more German.
How many
Yeah, that
languages
sounds
do
more
you
German.
speak?
Bro, can you get the glizzy out the back of your mouth?
Man, he
first?
can't even speak English. What are you talking about?
No. He can't even put 3 sentences together without saying the word like unnecessarily 15 times.
Yeah.
Not
that's-
only that,
that's
it's the
majority of his
monotone
lexicon.
nature.
I haven't
Monotone.
said what. I haven't invoked any type of modal scope. Why would you say that I say necessary? Do you even know what a modal scope is? Yeah, Gucci.
Why
What
would
is a
you
modal
even
scope?
say that I say necessary?
Yeah, yeah.
What does that
he said
fucking
I
mean?
can't.
What does
he
that
said, he
fucking
said
mean?
Not only is this
he
kid...
just said
Not
that I
only-
can't say it. I can't say
Not
3
only-
sentences without invoking the word like or necessary. So, like, tell me
No,
what a
I
modal scope is,
said
Guccio.
not
What is a
only-
modal scope?
Not only are you obviously dumb,
What
you
is
are
a modal
you are
scope?
not only dumb and ignorant, you are also
Sure, can you tell me what a
fucking-
modal scope is?
You are also fucking
You don't know?
deaf.
I don't think you know what a modal scope is, right?
You are also fucking deaf.
I don't think you
Right.
can follow a simple conversation easy.
No, he
You said
can't.
lo-
Let's
He cannot.
tamp this down a little bit.
this gaslighting.
Yeah, it's early. I mean, his other thing, it's monotone, gaslighting. That's it. Thank you for pointing that out, Easy. And monotone. I mean, Lord, and to say like.
You think like is what?
It's pretty annoying.
Not allowed?
Yeah, you guys use filler words too, Noki. Y'all say in that. Y'all say what? Yeah, you guys do it too.
How many times have you heard me say in it?
Not a single time.
Thank you very much. I accept your apology.
You still haven't told me what a modal scope is.
You're the only person that cares, Easy.
Oh, he's just using words he doesn't understand.
I'm just saying you're the only person that cares. I hope you know that.
Can you define understand for me?
Holy shit, bro. Get the glizzy out your mouth.
Oh,
Can you define glizzy for me? What does glizzy mean? Easy.
The thing that's in your
Easy,
mouth.
I would like to know your colloquial definition of glizzy.
Colloquial.
Thank
What
you.
is colloquial?
Can you define colloquial
What
for
is
me?
colloquial?
Oh,
Well,
can
you
you
used it,
define this for
right?
me?
What is
Locally
Can you
colloquialism?
established
define that
norms.
for me?
I love that he says something and you do the exact same thing he says you're doing. That's fucking wild. Easy, you're so easy.
What did I do?
You're too stupid to understand a simple sentence.
Just say what I
Um,
did.
in other news, did anybody see that I think it was the father of the Appalachia student, um, the person that gave the student the gun, got 15 years in prison in Georgia.
Oh shit.
That's good. Yeah. It's
Was
good
that
that
was
we
the
hold.
parent?
Yep.
A parent had, and they didn't. He gave it to him, or the kid found it,
No,
and
he gave it. I think he gave it to him
so he.
from the
Okay,
article. Yeah, yeah. It was I'm pretty certain it was the father of the student
gotcha.
that used it in Appalachia, the Appalachia High School in Georgia.
Yeah, I think it's about time that we make hold people responsible for what they do with their own goddamn guns. And if their kids use their guns, or anybody that they know uses their guns, then they should be held responsible too.
Well, like the parents of the guy in, I think it was Michigan. There was a Michigan one over a year ago, right, where the kid had access, and the parents knew that he could get access, and they were convicted of second degree murder.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I
Because
mean,
they
Yeah.
proved
Well, and it
cruel
was
indifference to human life, like negligence,
well,
that kind of thing.
it, and it was
what?
even worse for the Michigan case because if I'm not mistaken,
Oh shit.
the day that he had it, they both, like the parents and the student, were called into the office, and I think they knew that he had it on him, and they didn't say anything, and he had it in his backpack in the classroom.
Yeah, so it's gross negligence is what they're essentially charging them with. I think in New York,
It's
there's a
actually
statute
not. It's actually
cruel
not gross
indifference to human
negligence.
life.
It's actually second degree. That it's a little higher than gross negligence, right?
Right, but in New York, if you can prove, what is it? I'm trying to remember the verbiage. I think it's cruel or callous indifference to human life.
It's called
Then it,
But this isn't.
depraved
there it is.
indifference.
There it
Yeah.
is. There
But,
it is. Yeah.
but what does New York have to do with this? It's Michigan or Georgia.
Well, because not all states are the same.
Yeah, there's
And
like different degrees of intent, right?
Well,
In some states it would be called depraved indifference, and there's so many different levels of intent when it comes to gross negligence. I don't know what they charge this Appalachia High School thing. I don't know what this, because every state has their own homicide code and negligence code. So
yeah, BRB. I will figure out exactly what the charge was.
I think Tennis is right about the depraved indifference to human life. There's probably something, they probably charge them with something similar. They'll probably get 8 to 12 or something like that.
Is this okay with you? I mean, you're okay with this, yeah?
Well, I mean, if you can prove depraved indifference, yeah. I mean, I have quite an arsenal, but it's all under lock and key. Like, there's no way my kids could get access to that, and that's it's part of my responsibility as being a gun owner to make sure that those things are secure.
I agree.
I just think the policy around allowing people that the government should trust that people are as responsible as you say you are, Donovan, right? I mean, I'm not putting into question your ability to keep your firearms under lock and key, but imagine the government trusts that civilians have as much responsibility or won't fuck it up the way you wouldn't fuck it up. I just don't think we should have civilians running around with ARs and things like that, or trusting that they'll keep them under lock and key. Anyone else?
Great point. I totally agree with you. And I'm very glad and very happy I live in a country where we don't have them in the first place.
Yeah, they should have. This government should have followed the standard in Britain, where I forget the name of the Scottish town where that nursery
Dunblane.
school. What? Dunblane. After Dunblane, Britain said, "Nah, we're not allowing those types of firearms to
Don't
civilians."
forget, we had two. Dunblane was the second one. There was an earlier one in a place called Hungerford as well, where a guy walked down the street and just opened fire. And we just said, yeah, you're absolutely right. We absolutely, all of us, not just the government, the whole country, we said, no, that's too many. Let's get this shit out of here. We don't need them. There is no need for them. We don't want them. And we've never had a mass shooting or a school shooting since.
I have a request. Donovan, would you care to tell this British bloke how terrible this country is?
He tried to do that in the comments.
Yeah, please explain why it's... Yeah,
he tried to tell me my country has been taken over by Muslims and Sharia law.
Yeah, I'd like to...
Yeah, he's listening. He's listening and repeating Donald Trump's bullshit propaganda. When I came up on the panel as a British man, were my first words "Salam alaikum"? Were they? Were my first words on this panel today "Salam alaikum"?
It's probably going to be your daughter's. I mean, she's probably getting groomed and all that shit.
Wow, what a fucking piece of shit you are, asshole.
Well, it's not Trump's propaganda.
That is the mentality. There you go.
It's not even Trump's propaganda.
Hold on, guys. That absolutely proves the mentality of the Trump supporter. They vote for a man who is guilty of that exact crime, and yet they accuse other people of it as well. Yeah, it's now become their go-to insult.
I'm sorry, but going after somebody's kids, you don't even know that he has kids, first of all. But second of all, going after somebody's kids and hoping that they get raped or something like that is fucking wildly disgusting.
I don't know if that's what he said, but
I'm sorry. That's kind of what he was wishing on the guy. That's pretty ridiculous, don't you think?
Well, like I said, the way he said it was kind of inartful. That's not helpful. He could have said it differently.
It was the fact he said it at all.
Hi, Frederick.
It was the fact that his first thought was to go after somebody.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Hold on, Gucci. We've got a new panelist. Hi, Frederick. Can we get your age, date, and who you voted for, please?
Yeah, I'm 48. Michigan, I did vote for Trump.
No, you can't be from Michigan to vote for Trump, brother. Where you live?
I do live in Michigan.
Where are you?
Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Fuck. Okay, wait. That makes sense. All right. Keep going, sorry.
Is that a more conservative...
I was going to ask, if Trump's a PDF, right, why don't liberals want to ban pornography from children then?
Huh?
It is banned from children. You have to be 21 years old to buy it or watch it.
Oh, okay. So why do liberals say children can watch pornography to teach them sexuality then? I don't know.
They don't.
No, that's not allowed. Also, why hasn't the Trump administration under Todd Blanche released the voluminous e-files?
Yeah, because they're still under investigation, right?
Under investigation?
Yeah.
No,
why didn't Biden in the past administrations release them?
What did the Congress and the senators say about releasing the Epstein?
Yeah, why did Schumer get $5,000 money from Epstein?
Why are you asking me a question? I asked you a question.
Yeah.
Why don't you answer it?
Wait, are you a troll? Hold on. Are you a troll?
I'm a troll?
Yeah.
Why is that? Because Schumer got money from Epstein?
This isn't even your voice.
This really sounds like Galt.
This is like he's a
okay,
troll.
great. Let's grant this. Trump's a PDF, and you guys support that too. Case closed. Okay, great.
You're just trolling. Why are you trolling?
No, why am I trolling? That's weird. I'm not trolling, man. I'm being serious.
Okay. Frederick, can you say the words? Oh, damn! I was going to ask him to say "sound money" and "gold standard."
I don't know who it was. That was an obvious troll.
She's trying to say he sounds like Jim Cramer.
Donovan, do you have any trouble with the fact that the
No.
Trump
No, she's
administration
trying to
hasn't
say that
really?
it's John Galt in disguise. That's what she's trying to say.
Oh, I
Yes.
see. I see.
Yeah. Can I ask my question now? Do you have any? Does it give you pause, or do you have any issue with the fact that the Trump administration hasn't released the rest of the Epstein files? They were supposed to release them by December of last year and haven't done it yet.
You broke up. Any pause with regards to what?
The fact that the Trump administration has refused to release the rest of the Epstein files.
No. I mean, they released everything they needed to release.
No,
I
they
imagine
didn't.
the only
No,
reason
No.
they
that they
didn't. No, they didn't. They were ordered by law to release them all. They've only released 2.7 million out of an approximately 5 or 6 million files. So no, they haven't released enough, not nearly enough. And Todd Blanche, bless his little cotton socks, has flatly refused, as Trump's private attorney, has flatly refused.
Oh, Gucci must have gotten a call. Hey, Tennis, while he's got his call or whatever, um,
Sorry about
the
that. Yes, I've got a
Appalachia,
call.
the actual article didn't say what, like, the actual charges were, but he got 15 years, and it was criminal negligence, was what it said in the article.
Right.
And then, of course, his son earlier this week just got uh, life without parole.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever their gross negligence standards are, they got it. TikTok Tony, TikTok Tony is asking me why they haven't released the files. I don't know. He wants me to explain it. It's just called, I'll tell you why. It's called corruption. They don't want, the executive branch doesn't want the world to see what's in the rest of the files. Is
I
that,
think they know that if they release the rest of them, Donald Trump will spend the rest of his life in prison.
What am I listening to?
spend the rest of his life in prison for what?
Thank you for the gift. That freaks me out every time.
Good job, JD. Especially since Mojo's been slacking on playing Crosstabs and Brobot in the morning.
I can't on my phone. I have to do it on the PC.
How you doing?
I wish they fixed the phone to be able to do that, but all right, Ember, Dan, can I get your age and who you voted for?
60, lifelong Democrat, voted for Miss Harris.
Fucking liberals. Okay.
To add to what Tennis,
He means that he loves you, Ember. It's fine.
all right, to add what Tennis was saying, yeah, there's anywhere from 2.5 million to 3 million pages that haven't been released. But I think even more importantly than that, the hundreds of thousands of pages that were redacted, they were also ordered to explain the redactions. And they didn't do one of those either.
yeah, right. And they started a war in the interim, right?
Yeah, so we could start worrying about the war instead of worrying about what's going on in the Oval Office.
Meanwhile, if you read or if you've heard of Maggie Haberman, who is a venerated New York Times reporter, from my point of view, what she writes is worth her salt. She reported, along with Jonathan, another co-author, how during the time that when the whole controversy over the Epstein files came out, that the Trump administration, meaning the highest people up in the cabinet, were meeting in the Situation Room, with Todd Blanche, figuring out how they could cover this thing up. It's a big cover up. So, Donovan, what do you think?
I think you guys have done a lot of work in order to turn this from a Democratic scandal into a Republican scandal. I mean,
How would it be a
you
Democratic
guys seem
scandal?
to be
How?
really
What? Wait,
focused
wait, wait.
on
Let's just
the
stop you.
only.
Let's
I'm
break.
trying to answer your question there, Dennis.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. I think it's very illuminating, and that, again, the Obama administration had a lot of close proximity even after Jeffrey had pled guilty in New York. I think you guys completely want to forget that particular point. And we talked about this for years, especially after he pled guilty, like in 2007, 2008, when we were talking about Pizzagate. Y'all didn't care about this. And only now that you well, yeah, you don't see the similarities between the two. We were saying that there was a cabal.
No, I don't.
We were saying that there was a cabal of high-level government officials that were doing some nasty shit, and you guys called it Q and then made fun of us. And then until there was some way to connect it to Trump, y'all didn't care about it. And now this is like what, your pet project?
Interesting spin.
If there was anything, and I mean anything, to go after Trump about with regards to this particular scandal, it would have been deployed in 2015.
So interesting. So interesting. Who was his best friend? Would that be Hillary Clinton or would that be Donald Trump? Who was Jeffrey Epstein's best friend? Who hung out with him regularly? Who employed a woman in his spa in Mar-a-Lago hotel, okay, who eventually went over and worked for Epstein and then claimed that, oh, I don't like Epstein because he stole my employee. I mean, it's just, what you're saying is preposterous. Linking it to this fucking Q Pizzagate thing. That's just rich.
And Donovan, are you saying that there's any merit behind the Pizzagate scandal accusations?
Well, yeah, you understand that having high-level government officials involved in this type of behavior was something that we were complaining about going back until just after Jeffrey pled guilty.
During whose administration?
Hold on, Tennis, almost done.
I'm sorry.
What Tennis was trying to bring up was that who were best friends. She's talking about the relationship between Jeffrey and Trump. But the thing is that after he pled guilty, there was a schism between the two. But it was clear that the Democrats still had a very close relationship with Jeffrey, even after he pled guilty. Look no further than the relationship that Catherine Rumler and Larry Summers had while in the Obama cabinet.
Okay, so this is what I want to ask you in response to that. During whose administration was the only prosecution that happened with respect to Jeffrey Epstein?
Bush and Trump.
No, it was during the Biden administration that Ghislaine Maxwell was prosecuted and convicted, correct?
I thought that was during the first Trump administration.
No, it might have started then. I'm not really sure the date, but I know that she was ultimately convicted. She was tried and convicted during the Biden administration, right? So when there's a criminal trial, the records are pretty much sealed so that prosecutors can do their jobs. But I would also point out that it's just, I mean, people forget this shit because we start wars and things like that. But immediately after the controversy about Pam Bondi saying there's no there's no list on my desk, all this stuff, what happened? What happened was Todd Blanche ran over to the correctional facility wherein Ghislaine Maxwell was held prison and purported to interview her so she could give as much information as they could garner on this issue. This is a scheme that was worked out in the Situation Room, right? So Ghislaine Maxwell, they want to get to her before she leaks anything. So, and then we know what happened after that, right? She got moved to an easier prison.
And they made sure it was an unrecorded interview.
Yeah. If he was so intent on getting information and revealing and getting as much information out about this situation, why didn't he have why wasn't that recorded, at least in deposition transcript? It was
Objection
not.
leading.
Because I imagine her main objection was to whether or not they can guarantee her safety, given what happened to her boyfriend. So you can say that, well, they're trying to keep her quiet, or you can say that they're trying to see if she's willing to give additional information in exchange for whatever they're going to exchange that information for.
That's a reach. That's a reach. You have to
Especially,
look at the timing. Look at the temporal relationship, Donovan.
So your speculation is fine, but mine is out of bounds.
well, who was in power when her boyfriend was unalived? And I didn't.
What?
Yeah, never mind. Did you say that you believed the accusations made against Ping Pong Pizza? I never got that out of you.
Well, it was more than just ping pong pizza. It was. What
Do you
was
believe the
Podesta.
accusations that was taking place in the basement of Ping Pong Pizza?
Your Honor, objection. My
I
client
don't think there was a basement to ping pong pizza.
No, there wasn't. But of course, all the accusations pointed to the basement of Ping Pong Pizza's where it was taking place.
It wasn't Ping Pong Pizza. What was it? God damn it, that's gonna drive me crazy now. It was.
I can't remember. I thought that's what it was.
It was like Cosmic Pizza or some shit like that. Fuck. I have to look it up. Sorry, go ahead. I'm just going crazy. Go ahead.
It's amazing
Sorry,
the
but we're-
stretch that you guys will do to not see the cover up and not see. It's just a total cover up.
What
Of
gets
course.
me is
Comment
exactly what
ping
you're
pong.
saying there, Sammy, about it being a cover up. What gets me about Donald Trump, and even more so about his supporters, is quite a simple thing. If it was me being accused, and if it was my name being mentioned well over 1 million times in these files, I would want every single file released immediately so that I can, without a shadow of a doubt, prove my innocence.
Comet Pizza. Comet Ping Pong.
Yeah, we were both right. We were both right.
Yeah. That's driving me crazy. I'm like, wait, that's
Why?
not right.
Sorry to go back. Why does Donald Trump not want to prove his innocence? And why do the supporters just keep trying to protect him?
Because he's guilty.
And they know, Donovan and the likes of Donovan and his colleagues there, they know they are desperately trying to protect this man. They should be the ones screaming for these files to be released so that he can prove his innocence, if he is innocent.
Well, they were. Don't tell me to hold on. What the fuck is wrong with you?
These
Stop
files
talking.
is proof in itself that he's guilty.
Jesus Christ. They were screaming for the files to be released until Donald Trump said he wasn't going to release the files, and then they stopped screaming for it, and they called us idiots for screaming for the files to be released, doing the exact same thing they were doing. And now they're calling us hypocrites. Well, you didn't care before. Why do you care now? Well, we're on your side now, right? Oh, no, we're not, because you went ahead and flipped sides. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Exactly.
This all goes back quite simply to voting for someone who was found liable for raping a woman in New York, right? And then accusing her of lying about it. And ignoring the fact that at least 26 other women have come forward with stories of SA about Donald Trump. And ignoring the fact that, I'm sorry, but you heard it on tape. He can assault women because he's famous and he's rich.
And he can walk down Fifth Avenue and unalive someone.
Yeah, that was a good one.
They think that is a sign of strength. They think that, somehow that this is a virtue. never understand it.
I mean, why do they think that Trump had this huge falling out with his biggest cheerleaders? And, the Lauren Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene. I mean,
Oh, I missed that. Did Lauren Boebert flip sides now too?
well, she did she signed the release of the files, so Trump kind of
Okay.
washed his hands and feet of her for that. And everyone that asked for the release of the files, he was upset with.
Bliss, why don't you come up and have a conversation? She says they say Trump was liable for sexual abuse. You call yourself a lawyer? You can't even get the details correct. Why don't you come up and, talk to me about whether or not I got the details correct instead of chatting and fucking chat.
Welcome to hell. This is Bigfoot's forest.
JD, you're so funny.
Fucking earlier, I was like, objection, Your Honor. These two are fucking speculating and they're trying to lead my client.
You know what's the better one? It's objection, move to strike. I like that one better because anything that
Objection,
was
move
said,
to mistrial.
yeah, but strike it from the record because what you said was bullshit.
Yeah, Doc. I'll allow you to do that right now for sure.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Mojo? Jesus Christ.
You were with
I know that
I didn't
song.
play
That's
that
Who
that
Can
time.
It Be Now?
Mojo, I didn't play it that time. You have to get a Galaxy for Ember.
Oops. So what about this whole, what's going on in the Middle East? We have Saudi Arabia, right, now booming. And we have Zelensky also did a drone on a Iranian boat. I'm just confused. What's going on?
Yeah, that's right. Zelensky is now attacking Iran. I don't get that.
I'm sorry.
Is that like a proxy thing for Ukraine too now? They're trying to harm Russia through Iran because Iran's working with Russia. I don't know. This fucking chess game is wild. I'm not sure what the hell's going on.
I just don't. It's just escalating, right? I mean that I can see. It's escalating, and that's scary.
Yeah.
We know that Netanyahu and Zelensky were in the Oval Office a couple of days ago. I don't know if they were there together, but I'm just like, wait, what's going on here?
All right, this has got to be a troll, Sammy. MAGA lover, can we get your age and who you voted for?
Hello there, my name's Mega Lover.
You fucking asshole. I'm not going to do
60.
that to Doc.
That's worse than
I'm not going to
easy.
do that to Doc. Dude, you got like, I don't know, another 12 minutes or something. 15 minutes? Is that okay, Doc? I don't know. Maybe a half hour? I'll let Doc figure it out. Okay.
So it looks like, and then I was reading about the Board of Peace. Can we talk about the Board of Peace?
Wait, yeah, that's the thing that Donald Trump owns and controls, right?
Yes, and he just has total control, and you have to. Okay, so you have to, in order to join, you have to give $1 billion, right? And you can defer your payment for 3 years if you join. So who's a part of it now? I think it's Argentina. I think there's several. I think the UAE. I think Israel. I don't know. I don't have a computer.
Yeah,
in
but
front of me.
isn't this the organization that they just said is getting Hamas to disarm or some shit.
Yes, that's what I was bringing it up about. And I'm like, okay, so where is they're giving up their weapons. It just seems so, like, where's the proof of this? It's this big announcement and this big feat that apparently the Board of Peace has, they accomplished. But I was very happy to see that our NATO allies didn't join the Board of Peace. That would have just been ridiculous. But I don't know. Somebody, if they have some information on this, I would love to hear it, or insight.
I have no information on that, but I do have a little comment to make about his Board of Peace. As you say there, it's his own private army, basically. I think there was about 21 nations signed up for it, all allegedly giving him personally $1 billion. He's totally in control of it for the rest of his life, and he and only he can decide his successor, sorry. So it's basically Donald Trump's international private army. And yet, now that he's lost the war in Iran, he's screaming at NATO and screaming for his allies. Hold on here, Mr. Trump. You've got your own private army with 21 countries involved in it. Where are they when you need them?
Okay, I'm going to have a problem with that statement specifically. I am a liberal. I'm a Marxist. I want to change the world. I want the world to look different than it does right now. However, if we continue to say that we lost the war in Iran, you're going to give Donald Trump every reason in the world to use his private army to wipe the fuck out of Iran.
Well, unfortunately, you have lost the war in Iran.
Okay, if we continue saying that, you give him reason to make sure that doesn't happen. We don't have to. I'm sorry, but the United States doesn't have to lose any war to anybody ever for any reason. We have the military force to be able to take out any country on the face of the planet, including Russia, including Iran, including fucking Great Britain. It doesn't matter. We have that capability. Whether we choose to use it or not is a different story. And if we continually say that we've already lost the war in Iran, and you think that Donald Trump is a dictator, then he's going to use it.
Yeah, I get your sentiment. I do, and I absolutely agree with you. You're absolutely right. But I still stand by my statement. He's the man who brags about this Board of Peace, which ultimately is nothing more than a private army. And yet he comes screaming at us and NATO and saying, where the fuck are you guys when we need you? Now, hold on. You're the one with the private army. Why do you need us?
We don't need anybody. The only thing he's trying to do is legitimize what we're doing. And if we're gonna keep calling him a dictator and saying that we lost the war, then again, he's gonna do it that way. I don't know. I suspect that Congress would try and stop him, maybe, possibly. I don't fucking know. But if we continue calling them fascist or inept in some way, shape, or form, they'll probably tend to agree with him. I don't like that kind of rhetoric. I do think he's a fascist. I do think he wants to take total control of the United States. And I do think that he would not hesitate, if the action were solely on his own shoulders, to wipe out Iran.
I think it sounds hyperbolic, but it's the truth. I think he wants to take over the world, quite frankly.
I think so too. I think there are plenty of Republicans that want to do that as well. We've heard it. They were so easily swayed into taking Canada and Cuba and Venezuela and Iran. I mean, it's amazing. Not everybody, obviously. A lot of Republicans have left. I know that there's a lot of Republicans even on TikTok that were Trump supporters that are no longer Trump supporters. But he's got enough of a following of people that just flipped when Donald Trump flipped, that I don't know, it's kind of a scary proposition to me anyway.
I've got to jump down, guys, because I'm right. Oh shit! I've nearly dropped my phone. Sorry. I'm right in the middle of something, and I need to make a couple of calls. It's been a pleasure chatting to you as always, host, and everybody else. Have a great day and a great weekend.
You too.
And you have a good night. I assume it's night there.
What we got now? It's coming up to 3:30 in the afternoon.
Okay.
It's almost cocktail time.
It is. It's Friday. It's nearly time for a beer. Or as we call them, a wet. Nearly time for a wet.
Cheers.
All the best, guys. Have a great weekend if I don't see you before. And all the best.
All the
All right,
best.
later.
Later, Gator.
I don't know. If we don't get any conservatives up here, I'll restart.
Where is everybody?
I don't know. TikTok
There's
sucks. That's the
69
only
people
reason.
in the room. We've got a lot of people like chattering in the, saying all kinds of stuff in the chat.
Gulag?
In the gulag.
Is my gulag.
Come on up and have a conversation. That's all we want. Like, tap, and share. Gift the host. Why do I have a timer? Sammy,
You pissed somebody off, obviously.
how does that happen? So anybody can put a timer on?
No, only the mods.
Okay, who did I piss off?
I don't know. Brobot, are you here?
Robot?
It can't be Sammy, can it?
I saw that she put in the comments that she couldn't put a timer on herself, and I don't know.
It's for JD. Meaning that JD can come back in 9 minutes.
Oh, okay.
He might not want to come back, though, in all honesty. He's probably pretty pissed off at me.
So what else is in the news today? Anything?
I don't know. I was talking about that earlier. I don't even look at the news anymore.
I do
I
used
to do that. That was the first thing I did when I got up every morning when I started doing this crap on TikTok. First thing I did was go through the news, figure out what's going to be talked about today, listen to a couple lives for a couple minutes just to see what everybody else is talking about, and then go live. However, it's kind of always the same thing, or if it's not the same thing anymore, it's just stupid shit that people are talking about.
Right. Or regional stories, right?
Regional stories are tough for me too.
I don't follow. I don't even follow my own regional stories. I pretty much look at the Times and see what's going on there, and just
Here's somebody that follows the news.
Hey.
Stargazer generally got a story to talk about.
Yes, I do, and I can't stay up long, but when Anthropic was testing their AI, remember it got loose. Well, it evidently hacked 3 organizations. And I haven't read the whole article, but yeah, that happened. Nobody ever reported that. I mean, other than I just got that last night.
Mm-hmm.
And I hadn't heard it. And I thought, interesting.
Do we know we don't know what organizations?
No, I can jump off, I can go read it and come back.
I have another story that I actually took interest in, was the how Donald Trump is using his power to go and take our net, like he's going, like things like the ark that he wants to put in Washington and the renovations he's doing in Washington, D.C., but he's looking to do these things in many national parks throughout the country. There's a place in New Mexico that's like tribal land. They want to raise these places and, drill oil and shit like that. And the National Trust and preservation powers that be are trying to stay ahead of all this. But what he does is he just kind of, like what he did with the East Wing, he just does shit. And then the injunction lawsuits fly. But I'm hoping that these things can stop, because You know, pretty soon he's just going to be plowing through Yosemite Park and our beautiful national parks.
I can understand how people can't put together how oil supply doesn't necessarily mean lower prices. I mean, under Biden, we saw the largest oil production in our country's history. And we did see prices come down, but we can see that it's pretty much at their whim. You know, they can use any excuse that they want to jack prices up. There was a hurricane and it almost made landfall, and you'll see an increase in prices. We saw the American oil companies give $75 million to Donald Trump's campaign, and now in the situation we're in Iran with the Strait, the smallest estimate is that the American oil companies will make over $60 billion in profits this year. So
That's crazy.
I know, and I hate to be a conspiracy theorist and say that they're hiding all the oil in the basement of Comet Ping Pong Pizza.
Where is the Venezuelan oil?
Exactly. Well, that's a good point. Well, didn't they put the profits from that oil in an account controlled by Trump offshore?
I heard something about maybe one of the Middle Eastern countries, but we don't get any reports about Venezuela. I mean, we don't know anything about what's going on in the country except that they had an earthquake.
Right.
They have a leader that apparently capitulates and works with the U.S. government. I don't know who oversees that. I think maybe Marco Rubio. But all that stuff's crazy. I mean, we just forget about Venezuela. I just think it's fucking crazy that we kind of took over that country.
And initially, they had said there were going to be no elections. That the vice president's only stepping in there until they have no elections. But I haven't heard any talk of elections lately.
Is there an end in sight to all this shit?
Probably not.
Mojo. Do you think that the November elections are something that is that a panacea to at least put some guardrails on what's going on?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if we take control of Congress, we control everything. So it doesn't really matter. As long as we have the House, we control the money. As long as we have the House, we control the investigations. As long as we have the House, we can stop any and all bills from going through.
Even if we don't win the Senate, right?
Yeah. We can be obstructionist at the very least, and we get to investigate.
My issue has always been his really scorched earth way of dealing. So if he wants to do something or he wants to stop something, he has the control of the military. Regardless, let's say the Supreme Court, had some type of, I don't know, that they had I'm trying to think of the right word, when somebody has like not an epiphany, come to Jesus or something, sort of moment, and thought, oh, well, he really is destroying the country. But they don't even have control. He has control because he has the military. And the more he gets backed into a corner, his psyche is I don't care. He's that whole, whoever taught him to never say no, never back down.
That lawyer, it was this lawyer. What was
Roy Cohn?
Roy Cohn. Yeah, Roy Cohn.
Yeah.
That's
it's hard to say, right?
Yeah, that's who taught him everything he knows. The way he acts is because of that guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, even if he's got control of the military, the military has to be funded somehow. And if we have control of Congress, we can cut off funding for the military too.
Right. But didn't they just approve more military spending?
I don't know, but they can still cut that off even in the middle of a term.
Right, because they ultimately have the purse strings, right, is the bottom line.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
so good. All they'd have to do is put through another bill or something, something to at least put all the money in question or whatever. I'm not sure exactly how it would work, but
right.
I know that the investigations can do a lot too. And if we can't get Trump impeached or removed from office, we can certainly do that to others. Anybody in his administration that is complying with him or whatever, they can be gone too, and then forcing him to name other people to those positions. There's a lot of stuff that the House can do, which I guess is probably pretty good. The problem is that they haven't been doing shit right.
They haven't been able to.
Well, they could, but the Republicans are feckless. So,
right.
So, what do you think? Assuming we win the House, what do you think should be their first order of business?
To make sure we cut off all funding of the war in Iran. They obviously can do more than one thing at a time, but I think cutting off the funding of Iran and investigations.
Mm-hmm.
Just start up every investigation they possibly can on this administration, on the spending that he's doing, on all the money that he's making, on what kind of connections he has to get this money through, how much money he's made. All this stuff needs to be started. We need to start investigating this stuff. We need all of this stuff to come out into the light. Epstein, another thing we got to figure out here. We got to try and get those files released in some way, shape, or form. Pass another bill to make sure the files are released.
Right. I agree with you. Some people say impeach. I'm like, no, don't waste your time on that.
Well, I think the difference might be if we can just get a simple majority in the Senate. I know we wouldn't have the votes to remove him from office, but the last two impeachments, with the Republicans being empowered, they could force a vote without any testimony or evidence being presented. So I think that might help America to see what's going on. Well, the clueless side of America to see what's going on. If we could just put the evidence in front of them in the Senate, it might help. I want to believe it would.
I agree.
Sure. They can hold a hearing in the House. JD, don't be mad at me.
Who?
You.
Why?
I don't know, because I'm asking you not to.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Welcome to Mr. Bigfoot's Forest.
That's wild.
That's going to get you another galaxy pretty quick, I bet.
I can fucking feel it loading up right now. These fucking anti-fans, they hate me.
You didn't take voice lessons, I take it.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking god-awful.
No, I actually was in chorus.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people were in chorus. It was an elective in 7th grade.
I don't even know what the hell chorus is. What are you guys talking about?
What? You didn't have chorus and you didn't have that elective in middle school and high school?
We didn't have electives in middle school and high school. What are you talking about?
Chorus in Florida for me was like a requirement. I had to take one of those in order to graduate from high school.
Oh, really?
The only time I got to choose my classes is when I got all of my credits done. So at some point in time in my junior year, I got everything done that I needed to graduate. And then I was allowed to pick a couple of the classes. But before that, I couldn't pick shit.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I'm trying to remember when I was in 7th grade, I don't think everybody took chorus. I think they could opt for something else. Like it might have been like one other choice.
We had We had only band.
Oh yeah, it was band or chorus. That's right.
When I lived down in Florida, the general requirements in order to graduate high school was you had to essentially take at least 3 credits, 3 or 3.5 credits worth of electives in order to graduate. That was one of the requirements. So I had to take 2 language classes. So I took French and Spanish, and then I took chorus like 2 times, I think. Yeah, 2 times. And as for all the people who were in the comments, I was not benched. In fact, and you could probably fucking look this up, ACDA, which was a men's honors course where a whole bunch of men from around the state participated. I was part of that. I almost
That's
got
cool.
too.
That's cool. Really, really quick, just a side trip. When I entered 7th grade, my last name starts with an A. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Tori Amos.
Yeah, love her.
Okay, so she was my neighbor, my locker neighbor. Okay, and she was, first of all, the nicest person.
So
She
you
said
grew
to
up
me,
rich. God, you fucking
"No, this was
every
public
fucking
fucking school. This was public school, please." And in outside of Washington D.C. and believe me, very diverse. Really, it was good school. Anyway, but she said to me, "Hi, my name is Ellen." That was her actual name. Her name wasn't Tori. What's yours? She was so friendly. And not only that, she was a child prodigy. When I was in the 7th grade chorus, she worked with the teacher. She played the piano for the chorus classes. And because of her talent, she was in the 9th grade chorus. And she sang at the talent shows and the assemblies, blah, blah, blah. She was brilliant and just so talented. And she would have a jar of honey on the piano. And she'd say, "I'm sorry." She says, "I have to eat a little bit of honey before I sing." Anyway, I did see her in New York Town Hall. That's a venue, a smaller venue.
New York? Really?
Yeah, really, New York. And she, this was her first album in the 90s. And, and I got to go backstage. My sister and I went backstage and she's like, "Hey," she called me by my name and she was happy to see us. But anyway, she was she was my next door locker mate.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
I had Jennifer Garner in my class,
Oh, yeah.
but only for a couple of days because it was back when I was substitute teaching during the day and teaching alternative school at night. But yeah, she didn't really give much of an impression. She was a pretty quiet kid. She's just a good kid.
Isn't she from West Virginia?
Yep, she went to George Washington High School here in the big metropolis capital city of Charleston.
That's a pretty big city, isn't it? Even though it's in...
We have to keep expanding our borders of the city limits, in order to stay at 50,000. So not very big.
I know.
Are you saying Charleston or Charlestown?
Oh, we have both, but it's Charleston.
I knew a girl from Charleston, West Virginia, and I went to camp with her, and she'd say, "You got any dimes? You got any candy?" Her name was Wendy Chaskin. Yeah, we loved her. She's from Charleston, West Virginia.
Oh my God, you guys are boring.
Oh, Mojo, stop. What are we going to talk about? You guys didn't bite on my national parks, and you should, Mojo, because you live in Colorado. And that's a beautiful, you'd hope that they preserve all those beautiful national parks out there.
I don't really much care.
You don't?
I don't go to national parks.
Oh my gosh, blasphemy.
Why?
You should. Have you never been
I was thinking the same thing, Doc.
Have you never been to like Zion National Park or Bryce Canyon, places like that?
No.
Zionist National Park? Let's go.
Zion. I'm telling you guys, it is, quote, God's country. You got to check that place out.
Once in my entire life ever paid a national park fee, not one time.
Oh my God, you're missing out.
If you're a
Why?
true believer, technically, isn't it all God's country?
Why? I should pay to go walk around and look at fucking trees and rocks and shit? Really?
Oh my gosh, Mark. Yeah, it's pretty cool if you get into it, I guess.
I've never even seen the Grand Canyon. I'm like, people ask me why. I said, why the fuck would I want to pay to go see a big hole in the ground?
Wow. Well, given my budget, being a school teacher, I'm glad I could appreciate trees because I can't really afford to do much else.
Mojo prefers to see the forest, not the trees.
Mojo, would you pay to see Mars?
Mars? Mm-hmm. No.
Really? I would.
No. I mean, you couldn't even pay me to go to Mars. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I mean, I would pay to send some people to Mars or even the moon.
JD, for example.
No, I like JD.
I can understand there's a giant cluster of copium that's happening this morning. People really fucking hate me. It's crazy.
I'm just grumpy. This fucking TikTok sucks. Yeah. Boomer talk. Yeah, it's boring, Garmy. I'm gonna restart real quick. So if you want to come back, come back.
Toddler actively breathing with a pulse. And then in that time is when a social worker informed the family that he was alive. He was immediately taken back up to emergency care and then airlifted to Phoenix Children's Hospital. And then, so that was all in February. The reason it's coming back to the news now is because this is when the county
Long time no see. I don't get it. I mean, I know it's summer. I guess last summer kind of sucked, but there were more people around, more people cared. Now it's just like, I don't know, the conversation's terrible. I thought they'd get better the closer we got to the midterms, too. Everybody want to talk about their candidates and shit like that. But that's not happening either, so I don't know.
Hello. We're back.
Fucker. Nobody's ever tired about talking about politics, Tony. Like, nobody. Everybody wants to talk about politics. What else is there to talk about? Trees? The beautiful nature of the fucking bark?
Listen, the forest is a very beautiful place. Very peaceful. Very gay.
Okay. Gay, huh?
It's where all of us hang out. It's a happy place.
Are you calling yourself a fairy?
No, I've got Dun to do that for me.
I don't know why anybody talks to that guy at all about anything.
Because he brings views and value, I guess. I don't know.
I don't think he brings views, do you? I have no interest in listening to fucking bit. Like, none.
Nabra was like, you guys should keep some of the people that you platform on. And I'm like, you know what? I'm starting to agree with this opinion. We should keep platforming Dunyan because he is the perfect representation of what MAGA is. Please let people see What fucking idiots these people are. What hateful pieces of shit.
This is what Nabra said.
Yeah. Early something along those lines.
Nabra has turned into a little fascist himself. I don't know.
Yes.
I normally platform people. I don't really care. Fuck, we talk to white supremacists. We talk to the NSWPs and shit. Talk to the Groypers. I don't really care for the most part. But when you add nothing to a conversation and all you do is just attack women because, I don't know, you're scared the fuck out of them, and you control the conversation completely, then it's not worth it. Dun Dun doesn't let anybody else talk. He just starts insulting people randomly and hates women.
Yeah, 100%.
He's
No,
just
I mean, I don't
pointless.
disagree at all. Like he did that last night on Alex's panel. Princess Mayo, if you remember her, was on, and the first thing Dun Dun said when he came up is, "You're not black."
And then won't let anybody else talk, right? He probably wouldn't even let Mayo talk at all. Every
Pretty
time
much.
she opened her mouth, he probably went after her. It just seems like such a pointless thing to do. Then you're just trying to corral this fucking dipshit in that goes to Mexico to get fucking faceless. It seems pointless. I haven't banned him or anything, but he won't last too long if he comes up on my panel because he can't help himself.
We should find him. Someone find him. Bring him up here.
I don't think he's capable of having like a normal discussion. I really don't.
It was almost as bad as Chris tell
You're cutting out.
Taz on. Oh, sorry. It was almost as bad as Chris telling Taz on Taz's own panel last night that she could get out of her country or get out of the country or that she should get the F out of the country.
Oh yeah,
That
he was
little,
up on Tez's as well. That's true. Yeah.
that little group of people, they had an opportunity and they kind of blew it. I guess that's just in their nature, I suppose. But they could have stuck around with Penny and stuff and been, the victimhood cult. But they chose not to. They chose to attack Penny and everybody else too, and then go after Danielle even. And I don't know. They like have a desire to be irrelevant, I suppose. Makes it easier because then you can say stupid shit and not have to worry about it.
I think within their perspective, they're just viewing it as we're desiring to be truthful to ourselves. We can't actually hang out with any of these people because these people are immoral in our eyes, but they don't even recognize that that's costing them.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Can I get your age and who you voted for, please?
30 Trump.
You still support Trump?
For the most part.
What does that mean?
Well, Trump reveals what has been going on for a long time that really wasn't apparent, and that's the false idea of equality. And it gets covered up with what we call pathological altruism, where your good deeds result in unanticipated harm. And the thing is that pandering to the lowest common denominator of idiots, because the Pareto distribution, the 80-20 principle, 20% of the people do 80% of the results. So that just means that most people are worthless burdens to humanity. And the people that realize that they're worthless burdens to humanity, what we call midwits, they have an antisocial personality disorder, and they have to double down on bad ideas like socialism and communism to lower society to their own inferiority in order to compete. And that's what's going on here is you have a mass of morons, massive useless burdens to losers that think that they're important, think that they're smart, but they're smart enough to know that they're incompetent, but they're not actually smart enough to actually benefit society. And that's why they need socialism and communism, because like I said, they need to lower society in order to compete.
Sounds to me like you have an inside knowledge of this.
Have a what?
Inside knowledge of this.
I'm a systems engineer, so I can see problems, And
Yeah, it
I can
sounds to me
see,
like you're sitting
I
right
could,
in the middle of the
I could
problem.
see incompetent
It sounds to me
people.
like you're sitting right in the middle of the problem.
Now you're just mad because you probably have a guilty conscience
Do
about
I
what you
sound
actually
mad and
are.
you think I feel guilty?
Well, you have a guilty
No.
conscience. Yeah, I know.
I think what you did is just describe your life to a
You
T.
have a guilty conscience because
No,
you
I
are
think what you did
worthless.
is just describe yourself. I think that's
You're
what
a
you did.
worthless, burdensome human
I
being,
think you are self-aware and I think
and
you
your life
understand what
doesn't
kind of
matter.
fucking
And that's why you need
I
socialism.
think that you
Can I?
are I think that you are self-aware and I think you understand how useless you actually are in any human society. Therefore, you're going to lash out and try and blame everybody else for the man that you see in the mirror.
What do you do for society again, other than sit here and complain about being a loser?
Am I wrong about my assessment?
What do you do for society?
Am I
We
wrong
sit
about
here
my
and complain
assessment?
about you being a loser. That's
What
what
do
we
you do
do.
for society?
Am I wrong about my assessment?
You're not going to tell me what you do for society. You know why?
Am I
You're
wrong
gonna
about my
roast.
assessment?
Because you do
Why can't we talk
nothing.
about your dumbass?
You're a nothing burger.
Can I ask you a question, Captain?
You're a bottom of the barrel. The shit out of my
Captain.
anus is better than you all combined.
Okay, Captain. I want to switch sort of to like more of a good faith
Are you a Foyd?
conversation.
Are you a
I'm
Foyd?
not,
I don't talk to Foyds.
I don't know what a Freud is.
Do you have a vagina?
What?
You don't talk to
Wait.
women? Are you serious? You don't talk to women?
Why do you guys care so much about genitals? It's so fucking weird.
I'm not talking to you.
Are you a
Are you
homosexual,
wait,
sir?
hold on. Are you a Nick Fuentes fan?
Who's that?
I've never had anyone ask me that. It's
I
fucking
just,
weird.
I don't know. Something's not sitting right here to me. You use Floyd, which I know most people don't know. I know is often associated with sort of insult culture, and insult culture is usually found in Nick Fuentes or people like Nick Fuentes' shit. Like,
Well, we just all know women are all the same. They're they're like femoids. They're just kind of the hive mind. So their opinion doesn't matter.
You secretly want to be a woman, don't you?
No, you have the autogynephilia.
That's wild. You are
No, it's
you are
the
projecting so wildly right now.
I already know that you're a
pretty
sociopath.
interesting. You are quite a
Bro, I already know
character.
you're a sociopath.
You are quite a character looking in the
I already
mirror
know
and
you're
just
a
fucking attacking
sociopath.
yourself. Everything that you see in
I already
yourself, you are trying to attribute to everybody else. It's fucking wild how sad you are as a human being in general. It's
Can you
wild.
mute me? Be a good boy and mute me. Be a good boy and mute me, okay? I know it's the only little bit of power you have. This TikTok is the only power you have in life.
Is there anything of substance you would actually like to discuss here, rather than complaining about how Marxists are apparently losers in your
This
eyes?
woman has no substance whatsoever.
Well, yeah, you're dangerous sociopaths, and you're because of your antisocial personality
Some more
disorder.
complaints.
You create
Anything
the
you can actually
problems.
substantiate that's just
You
not
you
all or
create the
dangerous.
problems
I'm
that
gonna
you
complain
claim to
about
hate.
you because I'm
You
an
don't have the
incel.
wisdom
I've
or the
never gotten pussy
testicular
a day in my life.
fortitude
I've never even
to make
touched
the
a
correct
pussy.
decisions
When I
in
came out of my
life.
mother's pussy, I was
And that's
crying,
what it's called
screaming, like, "Oh my god, it's a female! Put me back in!"
Your pathological altruism prevents you from making good
I
decisions.
love the pathological altruism.
Yeah, you can look it up. It's a book.
When you
It's a citation.
when you do something good for people, it's a bad thing. So we have to call it suicidal empathy or some stupid shit like that.
Well, yeah.
Because we are the worst people in the world, and we understand that we are the worst people in the world. So we're gonna blame everybody else for us being the worst people in the fucking world.
Good boy.
It's the fucking mirror,
boy.
man. You just look at the man in the mirror for a little while and try and figure out how to fix yourself
Ew.
instead of just attacking other people.
Good boy, mute me. Be a
Bruno
good boy.
Mars and Lil Wayne once made a song.
Nobody liked it.
Listen to it.
Is there no one who's not a freak on the internet? Like, what the hell?
What a useless piece of shit.
He liked you muting him. It gave him the good feels. That was freaky.
It does. Yeah, he's a wild one. Man in the mirror. Wild.
That was a special little groiper boy.
Yeah, he's not gonna have a serious conversation about anything. Or she, or they maybe, I'm not sure.
Personally, I'm thinking more it.
Could be it. Yeah, the clown that lives in the sewers.
And I personally believe that he did not have any vendetta against women. He just was hiding that he thought dicks were magically delicious.
Oh, that could be true too. Ashamed.
The
Just
shame.
nobody can give that line like CT does.
Okay, I defeated Ferranda earlier in my gameplay, and Ferranda,
I don't know.
the Harpy Queen.
I was like, who the fuck is Veranda?
That's my ex-girlfriend from a long time ago. Sorry.
I don't even know what the Harpy Queen is.
You haven't fought the Harpy Queen yet? Oh, shit.
No, he starts over before he gets the chance to even get that far.
That is true. You do start over a lot.
Do you have an issue?
No,
I don't. I don't even know anything about the game, so I don't even know why I said that. I just listened to you
Really?
talk about it.
But what I was going to say is, like, okay, I had so much more fun fighting the jump scare boss in the marionette circus than Ferranda, which is so weird because, like, I don't understand how this could be a medieval game that has sort of like historical and realistic elements within it, but tries to remain in the realm of fiction, and they can't even do well at fucking fictional bosses.
You get to fight Yoda later. I just got done fighting Yoda.
Master Do? Yeah, I figured that was going to be the case once I do all of his trials, but I haven't done any of them yet.
Okay, I need someone to restart just so that you guys can do a voice chat and stream the jump scare guide just so that we know what you're talking about.
Okay. What? So I can't just explain it to you. You have to be able to see it.
No,
I
I
mean,
feel like this is something that you gotta see. Like if you're talking about that it's a jump scare, like you can't just explain it.
Okay, so,
he's gonna explain it.
Laughing Marionette Boss.
He's gonna explain it. He's so gonna explain it right now.
Listen, all I'll say is the human bosses are too repetitive. They keep throwing fucking walkers at me, and I've barely fought any, like...
Well, throw crutches back at him. What's wrong with you?
I barely fought any mystical, like, creatures. I've only fought, what, like, 2 or 3 so far? A gorilla, a fucking harpy queen, and a fucking...
You get to fight a giant gold mechanical dragon at some point.
I'm trying to figure out. Why are you fighting old people? That sounds like really weird.
Abuse, elder abuse.
I really hate the boomers. They have fucked my generation over.
They're not elders. Let's see. Well, oh wait, they are. Hold on. Are they over 65 now? My mom is like the youngest boomer I know. Dude, I can't wait to get my AIP discount. I'm so excited. I don't care what anyone says.
It's fucking wild.
They get special privileges, dude. Like, I cannot wait to be old.
Oh, I'm one of those old guys that like gets themselves in trouble and is like, "Where am I? Who are you?"
You know what's funny?
Just to get the fuck out of it.
Yes.
I haven't actually fought the jump scare dude yet in this playthrough, and I am in chapter 9, going into chapter 10.
What?
Make a video.
All you have to do you don't even have to like activate. I don't think you have to activate a quest.
I know how to make him. I know how to activate it. I just have passed around it. And I'm playing on hard level, by the way.
I'm playing on hard
fucking
too.
royal pain in the ass.
Perfect.
I'm playing on hard too. I told Ella this. I was like, I'm playing on hard. She's like, and you're not getting any resources. You're not like valuing your shit or like leveling up your shit. I'm like, I just want to fucking beat the game. That's what I want to do. I'm already 450 hours in. I just want to beat the game.
Do you know how to make Palmer pills?
I have like mostly
Do
from
you know how to make them?
I have the recipe, yes, but how to actually make them, probably not. But with that being said, I don't even need to make them.
Then I think you're lying. There's no way you're playing hard mode.
With exploration mode, I literally fucking got like 15 refined Pills.
Exploration mode?
Explorate. Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I started out very.
I don't think you're playing hard mode. I think you're just.
I am on hard. Well,
I don't think you are. I don't think you are.
I am.
Because I played normal through the first time and got to like basically the end of the game. I know I missed a lot, but then when I started over again, I put it on hard mode, and there's a huge fucking difference.
I am.
What are you talking about? JD's always on hard mode.
There's one specific difference that you would be complaining about right now if you were actually on hard mode.
Yeah, why don't you go to hard mode, JD?
Well, hold on. Even then, how would I know the difference if I started out on hard mode? This is my first playthrough.
Well,
yeah,
I'm not
you
gonna.
You didn't think about that one,
I'm not going to tell you how you would know the difference, but you would know the difference.
How? This is my first playthrough, Mojo. How would I know?
Because you would feel like it was a glitch and there was something wrong with the game, and you would have been complaining about it.
But I haven't played it on normal or easy. I'm playing it on a hard. So how would I know the difference between?
So you would feel like this is a glitch. I haven't played
normal.
Yeah, so you would feel like this is a glitch, and you would complain about it, and you haven't done so yet.
This is a cringe. I listen. You're caught in a net right now, okay, and you recognize it.
No, I am telling you that there is one specific thing that you would be complaining about, thinking that there was a glitch in the game or some sort of a fault in the game, because there's this specific difference between hard and normal mode.
Tell me then what the glitch is that I'm supposed to be noticed on this playthrough.
That you cannot eat food while you have your weapons out.
Oh. Yeah, of course. But I thought that was just a basic mechanic, though.
You're full of shit.
Is that not a base mechanic? Is that actually a glitch? Did they not
You were full of shit. You're not playing on hard mode, dude.
Bro, you are fucking coping so hard right now. It's crazy. 4K, 1080p.
Okay, next time you get to a boss, pause it. I'll go into VC with you, and I want to watch you fight the boss on hard mode. You're going to show me that you're on hard mode, and I'm going to watch you fight the boss. Because if you are in hard mode and you have not advanced as you should have in the game, you will not beat whatever fucking boss it is. I guarantee it. You will die over and over and over and over again, and you do not have enough Palmer pills to revive yourself.
I have 15 refined golden pills, and I have 8 normal pills.
I will go through 15.
All those I have gotten.
I will go through 15. I will go through 15.
Need to craft any pills.
I will go through 15 in a normal fucking fight.
And I can find amongst the treasure fucking pills.
I will go through 15 in a normal fucking fight, and I am at level 10 on all my fucking gear.
Bro, you are coping. Holy shit. It's alright. We're gonna enjoy our day. We're not gonna let this boomer fucking try to annoy the fuck out of us.
So I got a question. JD, are you a Dark Souls player?
I never played Dark Souls, but I played Liza P.
This is not a Dark Souls thing, because Dark Souls has like specific movesets.
Which, by the way, hold on.
A lot of these bosses do not have specific movesets.
Yeah, by the way, if you're a Dark Souls player, you would probably acknowledge that Liza P is one of the hardest Dark Souls-esque games, right, Baron?
It's pretty tough. I mean, like, it still falls under the same. I was talking more about the category than the group of games. Liza P is definitely a Souls-like.
Based.
I don't know why you're lying, JD. Why are you lying to me?
Why are you coping?
Hi, I'm Jeff.
What's going on? Just having a sleepover or what? Playing video games together?
Yeah, just bored.
Fucking Mojo here wants to cuddle me and watch me play fucking.
I'm currently braiding Mojo's
A real
hair.
player, right, JD? Like, you're a real player.
Did you just say you're braiding my hair?
No one said that.
He said he wanted to cuddle.
Yeah, I said you wanted to cuddle me and watch me play this fucking game.
And I said I'm mood. I'm breeding Mojo's hair.
Oh, okay. So Sammy said it then.
Yeah, I know women are hard to listen to, aren't they, JD?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, like Mojo, I don't know who put cum in your cup today and why you're so angry specifically at me that you have to bully me like every fucking 5 seconds. But that's not my fault that you're such a like miserable piece of shit right now.
Yeah, I'm afraid it is. It is your fault.
To be fair, you were pretty saucy the other night, JD. You were pretty sassy the other night.
I've never heard that expression in my life. Holy shit.
Come in a cup?
Wait, come in a cup is
Come in your coffee.
I haven't either, but it's a good thing I don't drink coffee. That's all I gotta say. My dogs are mad.
How many do you have?
Three little
Fine,
clunky
dude.
ass chihuahuas.
Aww. My grandma had tons of chihuahuas. She had 5.
Yeah, they're rescues. I probably would have gotten more, but I mean, but I have to like force myself not to look at the rescue shelters.
No, look, they need homes. What the hell?
No,
Chihuahuas are
if
hard
I
to
looked,
find.
if I looked, I'd have fucking 20 of them. What are you talking about? There's no way. That would be a bad idea.
Yeah, I have a pit bull, and these are only for now because we got so many kids. And a dog is honestly just a kid. Like seriously, I don't care what anyone says. They are the same
Yeah.
in terms of like taking care of them in every single way, and you know the way they pull on your heartstrings. I just don't live as long
Yeah.
as fuck.
Got to get babysitters, got to get them at school. They get little pampering sessions, little spa days and shit.
You gotta
Yeah.
dog shit.
Dog shit.
Usually when a girl is pregnant, she doesn't. B, where do you walk your dog?
Why do I walk my dog?
No, where?
Oh, I'm not gonna say
Inside?
where I fucking walk it. Like I'm gonna
No, I
dox
mean, do you walk
myself.
your
Yeah,
dog
that's
in
a
park,
creepy ass
walk up and down
question.
the
What the
street?
fuck? That is a total creepy ass question.
Do you have a yard for your dog?
Yes, I'm not in an apartment. Not all of us pavos are in apartments, Jeff.
Yeah, you gotta pick up your dog shit, okay?
Yeah, I walk my dog at the cemetery. It's like it is. It's right around the street from my house. So and it's quiet and there's hella deer there and it's like beautiful in the morning.
How many headstones do they get to piss on?
None. They have like a designated walking path for dogs. We're very dog friendly here in California. I imagine Colorado's probably the same for like the big areas.
Yeah, we got dog parks everywhere, and we've got separated dog parks. Got to keep them segregated. They do have dog parks with little dog sections and big dog sections, fenced off.
Yeah, us too.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Usually
great in the morning to walk them, but except the sad part is when someone's getting buried. Then that's kind of a vibe killer.
Okay, so dog poop. This is one of the reasons that I like Chihuahuas so much because they have like little fucking Tootsie Rolls. Super easy to pick up.
Yeah, I bet B just lets her. I bet she just lets her pit bull shit all over the graves.
That's a thing to say, Jeff. That's definitely a thing to say, but I don't. They have like a whole separate path. It's like fenced off and everything.
Is there something I should know here? Do you guys like know each other and hate each other already?
No, I don't know what Jeff didn't drink enough coffee this morning. You cool, Jeff?
No, I usually see when girls get a pit bull, like I get it because it's protection, but girls will get big dogs and then they don't pick up their dog shit. It drives me crazy.
You're absolutely right, Jeff, because my partner picks up the dog shit. So I can't even argue with you there. Your assessment of girls is correct, but I am a full-grown woman.
Oh, nice. That's a good role for your man. That's a good job for him.
He loves it. And then I put him in the cage after, the little kennel, the one that you like to go into.
Your husband? Your partner?
I don't think women are capable
Oh,
either.
yeah. No, I'm referencing the time Jeff was in the comments and you were so funny that day, Jeff. I was like, good faith actually loved that day when you were saying that. You're a liberal now. I let my wife put me in the top kennel.
Yeah. No, this is why men don't want to vote for a woman, because they know you guys are just gonna castrate us and get your revenge.
Because the president of the United States, if the president of the United States, if she was a woman, would give out free pit bulls to everyone. I agree.
Nah, Jeff, no, not at all, dude. Like, W men. I love men. I don't think you really like understand my worldview. Men are awesome, dude. They contribute to
All right,
society so much.
I got to teleport through an unalivement zone, so I shall return.
Bye, Sammy.
What does that mean?
Dead zone, meaning no cell service.
Oh, no service. Oh.
No, Jeff, you got me all wrong, man. I got kids that are boys. I got a husband or a partner. I call him my partner because we're not married. I love men.
You got kids that are boys? Did you have a choice in the matter?
No, but I still would have picked boys. Boys are awesome. They got lots of energy and they're funny as hell.
Morning.
Mojo would disagree with you.
Oh, a cute little.
Ella.
That's so awesome.
Hello. I got myself a bird feeder with a camera in it. That's what I did.
Oh,
That
is
is
it one of those ones
awesome.
that that has an app for it that will tell you what kinds of birds visit?
The app doesn't need to tell me what kind of birds they are. I know that for myself, but I want to watch them, and I think it'll be fun. So there you go. That's what I'm doing.
You're pretty. That's cool. You're an expert, like you're a bird expert or bird watcher, Ella.
I don't know if expert is the right word, but I certainly love birds. Yes.
So you could generally name like most birds that come around, or what?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a talent for sure.
Birds are my trains, basically, for autistic people. It's a joke.
It's a common one, I think.
Ella, can you tell me what kind of bird this is?
Oh my god.
I didn't see what the...
I'm sorry, Ella. This is a very mean thing to do. I'm just exuding some of the fucking bullying.
Oh, were you flipping me off? Were you giving me the fuck?
No, I wasn't doing anything, I promise. I'm sorry, I love you.
He's giving Mojo energy. JD is very upset. He wants to give Mojo energy this morning.
I'm just trying to wash off all the negative energy that this man is trying to put on me.
Well, he's lying. He said he's playing on hard mode, and I know he's not.
I am playing on hard mode.
This game must be really addictive. I was asking Ella about it, and I'm afraid to get it because I have such an addictive personality when it comes to video games. I play them for hours, and I'm about to start school again, and I don't want to get into something.
Well,
there are so many things to find in the game. You could play. I think you could play through the game, 100 times and still not find all the little nooks and crannies that have like little things in them that are super cool.
Yeah, first off, it's a very expensive game. Generally speaking, I hate the $70 metric they're using for games now because, a lot of companies aren't putting good quality into those games for the price they're asking for. But with that being said, this is probably actually one of those few exceptions to that rule of mine where, I've been playing this for over 400 hours and I'm still not even done with the game. I'm not even close to, I would say, 60% done.
I'm gonna wait till my kids are in college to play this then, because it will eat my time.
By then, you'll have a couple of different DLCs to add it to it as well. So you're probably looking at 1,000 hours or more.
Dude, how do you even play games with kids?
I don't, not anymore. Before I had my second oldest, who's 3 now. I would play because my oldest was significantly older. So I had time and he was at school and I only did, sometimes I would just do per diem work. I don't have time now. It would be virtually impossible.
Yeah, I guess when they get older, you could play with them, and that's and that would be good. But yeah, when they're young, does your husband? You have boys and girls, or just boys?
Yeah, I have boys and girls.
Oh, cool. And does your? I mean, my job, kind of my role is to play with my son mostly, because
Hey,
he
that's a
wants to
good
be
one.
outside and he wants
Yeah.
to do shit that my wife doesn't want to do.
Hey, how you split up your
But
family is how you split up as long as you're doing something, man. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, so TikTok sucks. I'm almost feeling like, oh, you should just do a live with video games. Oh, you're probably working, aren't you?
Wait, what now? I'm sorry, I
You're
was
you're
reading
probably
an email.
working, aren't you?
I am, yes. Why?
are you gonna
Well,
put your
'cause
bird cam on the live sometime, Ella?
Oh, that'd be
I could do
awesome.
that. Sure, yeah, I could share that.
You could
But
play
what,
video
what were
games and
you saying, Mojo? I'm sorry, Jeff. What were you
I
saying,
don't know.
Mojo?
TikTok just sucks this morning. We had a decent political conversation going for a short period, but that was it. The rest of the time it's been pretty fucking boring. So I was just thinking about shutting down and coming back up later,
Oh,
but maybe just going into VC or something, and just
yeah. I
like
mean, if
playing.
y'all hang in the VC, I can hang out. But I can't stream. I have to work. So.
Okay. Because I'm also curious to see what kind of like weapons and stuff are you still using the same gear and whatnot, and what kind of
Yeah.
abyss cores. I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to try and switch to different um, the abyss cores that have like the special attacks on them. I'm kind of feeling like I want to try like just all special attacks on my weapons without adding any attack or attack speed or anything to them, but just have like a bunch of different special effects on them. I wonder how that goes.
what game you guys talking about?
Crimson Desert is the name of the game.
Barbie's Magic Adventure. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, anyway, it's still called Crimson Desert.
So did you beat that Cyberpunk game, Mojo?
Yeah, I beat that many times.
Oh, I thought you said it was like one of the hardest games to
There are
beat.
14 different endings for Cyberpunk, and I've gone through all of them.
Wait, did you actually say it was the hardest game to beat, Mojo? I hope Jeff was lying here.
No, it's not the hardest.
Yeah. I don't know anything about games. I just thought I heard that about that game, or I heard it was the actually like one of the best-selling games or something.
It did become one of the. There are two games. Yeah, it is one of the best-selling games. The other best-selling. Now I can't think of it. Who the other rival is? They both hit a certain amount of sales, like 14 million or
Red Dead
140 million
2.
or something. Oh, was it Red Dead?
I don't actually know. I would think it would be Red Dead. Red Dead was super popular.
They are working on a new Cyberpunk. They're working on a new Witcher. They have a DLC coming out for The Witcher this fall too. They have a DLC coming out for Crimson Desert this fall. GTA 6, as far as I know, is in final release times right now, and it is supposed to be released at the beginning of next year.
Okay, so these are like the official rankings. So at 1, obviously, you have Tetris and Minecraft, and then 2 would be Grand Theft Auto 5, and then 3 would be Red Dead 2. And then let's see where Cyberpunk lists.
I know it started off really bad, but I was pretty sure it picked up after that.
It's at number 20.
Really?
You want to get GTA and be a cop? That'd be fun.
Well, you can, I think, on the online portion of it. But in the normal game, you don't get to be a cop. You are a robber.
Yeah, but aren't the cops like a gang also in these games? Like, doesn't it get pretty like people play the cops so that they can pretty much do crime also, right?
Well, I think so, but like I said, in the online version, the story version generally won't have you be a cop.
So you can go around and harass people, right? As a cop.
I think so.
Is that something you like to do?
I thought
Jeff?
there was. I mean, it'd be cool to be a cop in real life, but I wouldn't be that type of cop. But in a video game, yeah. And I think I heard from people who talk about that game that I thought there was kind of a purpose to like joining gangs and stuff online and creating like alliances and shit, and taking resources from other gangs and taking territory. That sounds like it'd be kind of fun. I heard you could do that. I guess maybe, I don't know.
We're going to start you off with an easy game, Jeff, because obviously this sounds too complicated for you to comprehend, your little tax brain. We're going to start you off with Sonic the Hedgehog. I almost said Cyber the Hedgehog.
Oh yeah, I've played that. I've played racing games. I played racing games, and I played a little bit of Tiger Woods, and I played a little bit of UFC. So I played sports games, but I haven't played too many those type of games. But I loved Zelda when I was little, man.